say to Felipe from Brazil, he was talking about immortality and science, and that someday God will become. I didn't catch the whole thing. My internet went out in the middle of it, but I think that he missed a bet, because for a lot of people, religion holds out the possibility of seeing their loved ones again, being reunited with people who are gone. And that's an enormous reason why some people just can't let go of their religious beliefs, is because it holds out the expectation that they will be back with their whoever, their parents or their loved ones. And that's an important thing. I think faith in God will never go away, because science will never be able to cover that last. I don't know that science will ever be able to answer that question.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all I really have to say to that. That's
okay. It's definitely. I think it's tragic that religion will break your leg to sell you a crutch that way, and sell you on something that's going to boost you up to a place where I mean, we live in this world, and everybody wants superpowers. I was talking to an ex-Mormon, and they were talking about what happens when you join the priesthood at 10 years old or something like that, and you get special powers. You get the power of discernment. I want powers. I want the ability to speak languages without having to study them. I want the ability to heal people with the powers of my hands and bring people back to life and make money appear when you haven't invested or worked for it.
I wish I could fly so I could carry Victor up and show him the Earth isn't flat.
Right?
There you go. Right.
So, I mean, I absolutely get you. As long as people are willing to lie to others. Yeah. I gotcha.
It's about power. Yeah. So
I see something in the notes.
How many other people have you got online? I've got a story about the parable of the archer, but I need to know if there are other people waiting to come on.
Yeah, we have full lines, but let's try and get you through, because I think it's awesome. So, because we get to choose.
Well, I'll try to make it. All right. Well, thank you. I'll try to make it quick then. And my source on this is Russian folklore. I make no representation that that's the only possible source for the story. One day, a nobleman was out riding in the countryside, and he saw a barn up ahead. And as he got closer, he realized there was something odd about one of the sides of the barn. And he moved up. It looked like there were spots painted all over the side of this barn. And he rode up closer, and he realized that there were bullseye targets painted on the side of this barn, and in the center of every target was an arrow perfectly placed right in the middle of the bullseye. And he got really excited. He ran over to the farmer and he said, "Who fired those shots? Who's the archer? I want that man for my army. I want that archer to be in my army." And the farmer took him over and showed him where the bullseyes had been painted on the side of the barn, and there was paint on the arrowheads. So the bullseyes had been painted after the arrows had been shot.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of times people talk about prophecy, and I think there are prophecies that can be fulfilled and there are prophecies that can be achieved. And there's a difference there that comes into it from time to time. I don't know. I had someplace else I was going with that, and that's basically the idea. Prophecies can look different from the back end than they did from the front end, and people don't always look at that.
Oh, absolutely. And the more vague you are, the better. You can hit any part of that barn and still get exactly where you wanted to go, because you painted in it after the fact. So that's a really nice one. I like that. That's a great illustration of just that. Anyway, Tom, thank you for calling in.
I will clear off. Thank you very much. You guys are doing a great job. Huge props to EJ. Yeah.
Right?
Not to take anything away from you, guy.
No. So I know I'm not a smart person, Tom, but I'm smart enough to surround myself with smart people. And so I'm just going to keep
What else
that.
do you need? Yes.
Right?
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
It's cheating in life.
Well, listen, if you try to argue with me about an area of expertise that I have, I'm going to...
Tom, I remember you calling from early on in the show. I'm so glad you're still listening. You take care, all right, brother?
Oh, you guys, I wish you all the best in the world. Eric,
what's up?
Eric, there are things you might want to look at in Roger Zelazny's Lord of Light.
Okay.
Have you read that one?
I haven't.
He never claimed to be a god, but he never claimed not to be. Roger Zelazny, Z-E-L-A-Z, Lord of Light.
Okay, so I'm on a show and I don't have a pencil and paper, so email it to me, okay?
Oh, all right, I'll do that. You take care. Bye-bye.
You too, brother. You know, sometimes you do look at that and it would be so easy to make a prophecy and to be fabulously wealthy, to start a little cult.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, we watched Life of Brian, my Secular Student Alliance. Hey, plug the org. We had a Christian movie night. We watched Life of Brian recently, and there's this great bit where he's walking along and seeing all the prophets, and they're just so vague, like so actively vague. And it's like, there was a man who will do a thing, and it's like, well, yeah. Yeah, if you're vague enough, anything will happen.
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh, wow. Okay. So that was them. I'm going to leave this person. I don't have too much longer. I'm actually going to be doing our first on-air swap in just a little bit. Jamie's actually going to come and join you.